Alright everybody, I'm back. We're in the Major's Massive Guide to Monster Meals. Let's finish this thing. At least for now. I'm very controversial take. I don't think I'm gonna be going on for several books in the immediate future. The way this is gonna go from here is I'm gonna finish the monster manual. Then beyond that, I'll set different goals for the other books. Is that reasonable? I'm not sure. Hmm. We left off last time just starting the troll. Oh, no reason to stay waiting. First of all, I know that trolls don't have venom or poison. Hmm. 0 to 5, 0 to 5. Easy. Why am I surrounded by animals right now? I have the cat and the dog. I have humanoid limbs. They have humanoid amounts of bones, right? Yeah. I also have food for myself because I was hungry. Because it's medium. That would be about... Let's see, it's medium and it's not very bulky. I'm gonna go with 4. Oh no, they're... Wait, trolls are large? Hold on. Wait. Oh. Oh, gods, they're that big. I... I thought they were humanoid. Hi, Will-O-Wisp. I'm doing pretty well. I'm kind of hyped to be done with this. Because once we get through trolls, then the U's, V's, W's. Are there any Y's? Oh, there's an X and then the Y's. And the Z's. Okay then, yeah. Pretty solid. You're playing Minecraft Dungeons right now? Hell yeah! Best Minecraft game. Wait. I pressed something. I accidentally pressed something. And now I unpressed something. Oh, grand. You love the game? Yeah, Minecraft Dungeons is probably the best Minecraft spinoff. I do have one critique of it, though. It needs a skill tree of some sort. It needs some way to build a character outside of the equipment. Because right now, because as it is, it's impossible to really have a build. The ticket having any criticism of it almost got me crucified at a D&D meet. Okay, how much calcium would the troll have in it? Remember hide, they regenerate. Stuff with body parts, yeah. Weak to fire and acid. Huh. So it's a mutation. Huh. Alright. Huh. Hmm. A sketch would be nice. One thing you have to think about is they'll probably never really update it anymore. Oh yeah, no, Minecraft Dungeons is dead as a game. It's getting no support. Apparently they're making that one sequel thing. Hold on. Why is that the top result? Oh, what's the thing? Amber something? Ambergris? No. It's probably a modded thing. Game leak. No, it's the Spicewood. Minecraft Spicewood. I agree that Minecraft Legends sucks. But I blame that more on the genre that they chose to do it on than anything. Right? Huh. Alright. Okay. So, calcium. I've got to figure this out. They're rubbery and they're regenerating constantly. I think they'd have a pretty high amount. Definitely high in iron. Because it's and protein, because it constantly needs to rebuild their muscular structure. Right? Am I insane for thinking that? Huh. Alright then, so. Carbs, still going for none, for this. Nope. Nothing that would give it. 3 out of 5 on vitamins. I don't think they'd have many. I'm gonna go with low fat. That might be controversial, but I don't think you have a lot of fat when you're constantly regrowing muscle. Maybe I'll give it the lowest amount of fat, but not no fat. That feels reasonable. Complexity? Things I don't think they regenerate after death. Oh no, you have cooking it is killing it. Yeah. Yeah. Cooking a troll would be killing it, because it doesn't die and then stop regenerating. It dies because it can't regenerate. So in reality, if you're killing a troll, it's already cooked. And sadly, no, you can't have a troll medium rare. You can't have a troll rare. Now, normally we don't get much on their metabolism and all that, but for trolls specifically, there is mention that their regenerative capabilities makes that they can, if they eat a Fae, they will take, or they will likely take features from that Fae. So I'm willing to give this the full 5 out of 5 on how much their metabolism matters. Easy to cook in general. Hard to cook precisely due to regeneration. Yeah, there we go. And after the troll is the Umber Hulk. I never gave an image for the troll. Everyone knows what the troll is. I guess I hope everyone knows what a troll is. At least the top result when I type in Umber Hulk is 5e. That makes it simple enough. Umber Hulk. There we go. Ta-da! Meet the Umber Hulk. They're like big bugs, and they didn't change the game name here. Damn, I got everything else. There we go. Now, immediately with the Umber Hulk, okay, poison and venom first. They're easy. Particularly in that most things don't have any, including Umber Hulks. Actually, would confusing gaze count as venom? I don't think I count the Nothic's necrotic gaze as venom. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no, because it's not something that really has an anti-venom. Yeah, I think the demarcating line on if a creature has venom is if there's a way to cure the condition it inflicts. But you just have to let it pass. Bones, it gets off easy on Bones because it's an exoskeleton and not an endoskeleton. I'm biased there, but this is how much the Bones interfere with cooking, not... You're not playing spreadsheets, you're just rating Mom's ability with it? I mean, yeah, that's valid. It's just funnier to say I'm playing spreadsheets. How big? Oh god, they're large too? How? How many creatures that I thought were medium that are actually large? You can feed a solid 10 people with Number Hulk. Sorry, disappoint. Actually, that's not really disappointing, is it? I'd say they'd have high calcium, decent iron, but low fat. Moderate protein, no carbs. Huh. I'm gonna say that's high in vitamins. And that they'd be rather energizing to eat. They'd keep you alive better than a troll would, for sure. And I think they'd be rather simple to cook. Due to the fact that they... You know, they're like big crab bugs. You could roast them or boil them or what have you. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. Because, well, it's not always cooked when it's dead. There's variety in how you can. I don't think their metabolism is gonna matter as much as the trolls would. I don't think they even eat the explorers they kill. Oh no, it eats people. Never mind. It's predator through and through. It's not a creature that's just, it kills you because fuck you. Okay. I just turn that. Has no wake. Okay then. Good tools. Nice and squishy. Did I say nice as squishy? No. Their minds is... Let's see. Alright, so after Umber Hulk comes... Unicorns! Now, before I get excited, I need to check if these things leave a body. Yeah. Imagine powdered unicorn horns. That's good to know. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in the book about unicorns leaving corpses. leave the unicorns leave corpses. I'm finding nothing on if they leave a corpse. It's louder than 35 DR, that sounds about right. Turning unicorns made for life, that's neat. Okay. Huh. Oh. Yo! We can eat unicorns! How much poison and venom? They don't have poison or venom, right? No, actually, they're really nice, as long as you're not evil. Two. 0 out of 5. Now that I think about it. I probably shouldn't do the complexity right now, huh? I also, me personally, I can't eat a unicorn. I'd be fired. Because turns out the gods quite like the unicorns. And they're my bosses. So I can't eat this horse. Even though, wait, they're large too? Gods, how many creatures have I been underestimating the size of? Hold on, are normal horses considered large? Actually, you know what? Having seen horses, I guess they would fall into the classification of large. They have 10 portions from that. Yeah, so the artifacts, play features. Arrow. Age pretty things. So many of those items at the treetops. Okay. So I'd say that the best place to start with this is just horse meat. Horse meat. Man, that is high in iron and protein. Pretty low in fat, though. Four out of five. 1 out of 5. Yeah. Actually, it'd be more 3 out of 5, because it's about 60% of your daily value. Oh. I need more than this. Calcium. Hmm. Okay then, so. Low calcium. I'll give it a bit more though, purely by virtue of the divinity. That's also gonna apply to the vitamins. Alas, being divine does not give you carbohydrates. This is a bizarre with that. That's a bizarre thing to say. I'll give it extra energy by virtue of divine. 3 out of 5. Horses are decently hard to cook. Their metabolism doesn't matter. They don't eat. Huh? Never mind. But does every conceivable god? I think I spoke conceivable, right? Alright, after unicorns, vampires. Okay, I kind of want to just put up a picture of a Starion. Is it okay if I just put a picture of a Starion for vampires? Actually, no, I'm gonna put up. Ah, that was my testing frame. Okay, yeah, we'll put up a Starion. It was either going to be a Starion or it was going to be Strahd. Oh wow, that doesn't even have the weird black border. Let's go. We have to see, would we eat a Starion? Probably. Okay. Let's see, would we consider vampires to be poisonous? Becoming a vampire is actually pretty good, isn't it? Oh. Oh wow, becoming a vampire is very strong. That's... You wouldn't personally? Ah, fair. But would you eat Strahd? Also no? You wouldn't eat this pathetic old man? You know what? I understand. uh, so we know they're not poisonous, but I'm going to check their stuff for venom. That's a spawn. I'm not seeing any or venom. Yeah, no, they don't. You have personal dislike for bloodsuckers? Fair. That's valid, actually. Of course, vampires would have a human amount of bones, because they used to be. Are vampirism and lycanthropy mutually exclusive? Is this a stupid train of thought? Ooh, wait, let me... This is getting sidetracked, but... And vampirism... Mutually exclusive. That's Skyrim lore. There we go, in 5e. Oh. Damn it, you can't. Uh... Damn it. Wait, that's still Skyrim stuff. Why is it all Skyrim stuff? Here, D&D Beyond. That's a dedicated place for people to discuss that. Lycanthropes, cannabis are cured upon death. Why isn't that all Skyrim stuff is the question you should be asking? It's probably all Skyrim stuff because, Now, I don't know why, but for some reason, Skyrim is showing up everywhere in my Google right now. YouTube was putting, like, AI inspiration things in my creator studio, and for some reason, it thinks that the Tavern Post is a Skyrim series. Like, I don't know where that implication came from. I have played Skyrim, but never here. By all accounts, I shouldn't be getting Skyrim in my search results. How do I interact with Bethesda stuff anymore is through Fallout London. Okay, I'm not seeing anything about... The good news is that these actually are medium. I'm gonna put 4 to 5. Because, you know, vampires can get size variance. Let's see. Calcium. 2 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Okay, so that... I'm going with no. See, I don't think they get enough energy from blood to warrant... What's the thing? They wouldn't get enough energy from blood to warrant their body storing the reserves in fat. They're undead. Zero out of 5. 3 out of 5. Energy, I'm gonna go to low. They are still undead. The important thing to remember is that these bloodsuckers are undead. Complexity? 2 out of 5. Not that hard. First spot of the stream! 40 minutes in! I'm really happy that these bots are easy to identify. You know, if somebody says, best viewers at website, that can be pretty solid. Their metabolism definitely matters. How much blood they have in them definitely matters. But you'll probably get a disease. Alright, so after vampire, the water weird! Because I'm not raving the vampire spawn separately. I don't think there's enough of a difference to warrant that. Now, can I be direct here? I don't think the war weird really matters. Because it's a water elemental. No matter what I say, that won't change the fact that it is an elemental. It is entirely water. You're just drinking magic water. You're just drinking magic water. I don't know what to say there. I mean, there's not much to say here. I'm sorry. Can't even the earth elements just because it's a magical earth. I guess he didn't drink the magic water. You know, be happy with that at least, right? That's worth some celebration. At least we're not stuck with magic dirt. There we go. Oh, white image. Is this another undead? Oh, this is too easy. Yeah, because undead, we already have a precedent for them. White. No, they're mediums, so they'd feed about 4 people. I think they're mostly bones. You're named for undead who wants remorse or dark design, great pandy. This is dancing breath, spirit quest demon orcus, and Valga, the animal for peeve, death, or the living. Dark. Okay. Yeah, no, they just absorb people's life, so that's messed up. 4 out of 5. 0 out of 5 on a poison. Now, does absorbing your life energy count as a venom? Yeah, see, I'm not sure, because it does just absorb your soul and turn you to a zombie. It's 0 out of 5. Once again, no cure. If it had a cure, it would be a venom. do the old zombie special of they're not worth eating. One out of 5. Complexity 2 out of 5. The metabolism doesn't matter. Oh no, I messed up spelling your. I used the wrong your. Everything I've said so far is invalid. Alright. Then, okay, so big deal on whites. Not worth eating, but definitely worth killing. So after white comes the will-o-wisp. I'd recommend looking away for this one. Alright, let's see. Shock, invisibility, sheds bright light, undead nature. They are ghosts. Oh, they're ghosts. This is easy. Okay, I should probably get an image up here for this. I know exactly the image to grab. Pictures. Would it be in pictures? Yeah. Whoa, it's big. Have you looked in your own kind before? Fair. Although I should note, this is ranking them off of their edibility to mortals, not to other wisps, or elementals, or other spirits. All this to say that, alas, they will likely rank rather low. And we rank rather low, I mean rank with not applicable. They have nothing for the average person, for the normal mortal to eat. Apologies for any disappointment. Can't eat ghosts, dummy. Yeah, I didn't need to go through the effort of shrinking down that image. Next up is the Wraith. Do I just have to copy because Wraiths are another type of ghost? So we find a good image. Even if it's not really worthwhile. I'm not sure there's actually a... And no. R-A-I-T. No, I can't. Why is dragging an image into OBS so difficult? Well, it's specifically so difficult right now. I've done it before, easily. And I'm just going to be direct here. You can't eat ghosts. uh. You can't eat ghosts. Yeah, okay. So after Wraith... Okay, now... we have something interesting. Wyverns. I-V-E-R-N. 5E. I hope y'all like wings. Huh. That was dumb. Okay. They have venom! And it's a nasty venom, too! Holy hell, 76? What's this thing charging? For a 6th level party? Oh. I mean, they're not poisonous, but all that venom! Where does it keep it all? Well, in the stinger. That it keeps all the venom in its stinger, but you know what I mean. I shouldn't... Wyvern. So, bones on the wyvern, they're... I don't know, 3 out of 5. They're large. 10 people get a wyvern. They're smaller than most dragons. I'd say... Okay, I like using wyverns in chase scenes. This is an unrelated diatribe, but, like... It's great tension if you're posed on, like, the home stretch to a gated community in a region where dragons are known, to just have a wyvern chasing them. Especially if you utilize them as sort of a faster version, the faster and weirder counterpart to a dragon. I have it directly. The way I add some uh, drama to it is that I make dragons fly like hawks. What's the specific one I'm thinking of? Boost speed. Like a peregrine falcon. They dive at high speeds, catch themselves the wing, and transfer that speed over. And having it repeatedly try that strategy at different points constantly builds it up as a threat. Keeps it in the impression that your party won't escape. Sorry, that... I just like wyverns. I shouldn't be saying this, because at some point I'm probably gonna use it for the tavern post. Decent. Calcium. High iron. I'm gonna say they have low fat, but not no fat, you know? Because they do have some, for the sake of it. Giving them high protein. Yeah, it's good eatings if you can kill and eat one. Now, I think... Let me see. They don't have resistance to damage. Yeah, they don't resist anything. They should be decent. With another turn. Okay, so their metabolism I don't think matters too much, right? Or not. Yeah. Maybe they're largely hunters. And then find the ground. Yeah. That's right. I haven't been utilizing their stingers. Huh. I'll do a low metabolism score. Good eatings. Fast gliders. Careful with the stinger. Okay, finally done with the wyvern. That's probably the longest thing. Now we go to the Zorn! What the devil is that? Elemental plane of Earth. I'm just gonna put that on screen. And hope that it's not too grotesque. So I say grotesque as if I didn't already show the gibbering mouther. Or the roper. Or any of the many monsters that came beforehand. I just wasn't anticipating this. That image is blank. Why is the image blank? I drag it onto here. Alright, that's a great place to find a good image for a monster. If I grab this image, it'll be good. Nope, it's Pinterest. This. Grab the Zorn image from here. Most obscure Dungeons and Dragons monsters. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Screw it, yeah, I don't want a big Zorn on screen. Gods, what is it? It's from the elemental plane of Earth. That's not a good sign, actually. Wait, is it made of rocks? Can merge with rocks, which isn't a good... No. You know, times, only dies. Mines and treasure hunters. Or not to their home plane. Substance. Stones. Unable to consume organic material. I think they're made of rocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zorns eat rocks. Hold on. No, I think Zorns are made of rocks. I know they eat rocks. Made of rocks. Let's see. Can burrow, yada yada. Yep. They're made of rocks. Huh. Yep, they're rock creatures. Makes sense, they're elementals. You want this? Don't eat rocks. Whoa, Coco, what are you doing? She was moving weirdly, but now she just laid down when I said something. Okay, the next creature is the Yeti. There's the official image. Yeti. Ah. Okay. Can I get a description of the Yeti, or am I stuck without one? There it is. Why is it after the stat block this time? It's fresh miles away. Yeah, okay, so they're hunters. They're monstrosities, so that's good. So, large. That's good on portions. Average. Average cumulative amount of bones. I'm going to consider paralysis to be venom, but no poison. Let me get decent energy. High vitamins. Low carbs. Definitely high protein on these things. Man, I find the good things to eat at the end. 3 out of 5 on fat. Did I get an image? I did get an image. So I keep rechecking because I forget them before. 2 out of 5. Calcium. Calcium. 3 out of 5, yeah. I was maybe rush to make it 4 or 3. But I don't think they'd have that much. I'm just biased towards things with horns, you see? Complexity, they're not gonna be that hard to cook. But they are all hunting. What they eat does matter a lot for their taste. Coco. Calm. Okay. No things with the Yeti? Hey, fur's good insulation. And meat. Decent. Eaten, depending on what it... beforehand. Alright, so after Yetis come... Oh, the snake people. Remove. It doesn't matter than Tuesday. Okay, I'm not doing... Yeah, no. I'm not doing each kind of Yuan-Ti. There's like 5 of them, with minor variation. No, I just grab a Yuan-Ti image. T image. Alright. I think a good place to start with the snake people is their venom. Yeah, they have a lot of venom. Every branch of the Yuan-Ti has venom. That's all their Alright, so all of their text is on their society. I don't care about Snake Society. Sorry. They're not poisonous, though. That's good to know. Okay, then. I'm looking for anything on the stat block to give any indication. Yeah, no, there is not anything here. It's almost as if they don't want you to eat the Yuan-Ti. But that's just silly. Why wouldn't I want to eat the snakes? Okay, actually, I get it. Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna give them a high bone score. Because not only do you have the humanoid skeleton up there and the scales, but have you seen snake skeletons? I mean, really. Snake skeleton. Let's look at how many bones are there. Holy hell. They are large though, so it could be 10 people if you actually get past the bones. Alright, now I gotta find out snake meat nutrition facts. Snake meat nutrition facts. Low in fat. Oh, the vitamins. High protein. Hmm. Low in fat. High in protein. High in vitamins. Alas, no carbs. Right? And then pretty low iron and calcium. A lot of variety in the amounts of energy these things can give. Complexity. This shouldn't be too complicated to cook. Yeah, you could... Yeah. I'd give them a bit higher because of how many bones you have to get the meat off of. Once again, sea snake skeletons. Huh. So many bones. Decent meat. But you gotta be careful. The venom. And now we have the Yugoloths, which are fiends. No. No, these aren't. No! Don't tell me we're going with... Ah, they're all fiends. Yeah, it dissolves into ichor when they die. Yeah. I'm just gonna put them as NA then. That's a bit underwhelming, isn't it? The fact that Yugoloths just end with the not applicable. I'm just gonna eat ichor. Huh. After the Yugoloths are zombies, which means that this is going to be the end of the series. I'm gonna put various proportions because there's many types of zombies. What's gonna be the end of the monster manual? 4 out of 5. Alright. Nice. Poison. I'm giving them low poison. Yeah. One out of 5. I'm getting 1 out of 5 to all these. Extra carbs, that's always 0. I'm going fat. I'm putting fat to 0 too because it's undead. It wouldn't have any on it. Complexity, not really any. It doesn't have a metabolism, so its metabolism can't affect its flavor. Uh, if you... I can use Z if you ate them. And whoop-de-doo, we have officially rated every monster off of their edibility. Well, every monster in the monster manual, and I'm not going off of the monster manual. I'm sorry if that's disappointing, but this is a bit of an endurance run. Yeah. Okay, then. I might go into the other books at later points, but for now I am done with the Mage and Masterful Guide to Monster Meals. Overall, I'd say the best things to eat are bullets, if I could find them, and dragons. But that's because they're dragons. They're kind of the big thing you'd eat. Huzzah! I'm free!